channel. My name's Jessica. Today I'm doing another Halloween tutorial. For this tutorial I did not Pennywise from that movie. I did another clown, which is from AHS. It is Twisty the Clown.
Who the hell is this?
Wait, you didn't hire him?
At least my version of Twisty the Clown. I did little buns, which was, I didn't do it in the tutorial. It's fairly easy. All I did was put my hair in 3 ponytails, teased it, wrapped it in a bun, and then put yellow, green, and red eyeshadow and just kind of like powdered it over. Super simple, at least I think it was. But anyways, for this tutorial, it was actually pretty easy. There's only 2 products in here that you'd probably need to go out and purchase. Everything else you probably already own or at least have in your collection. It's red shadows, blacks, grays, very standard shadows, so I think it's kind of affordable as well. And then these red lines were liquid lips, but again, you'll see how I did that. It was actually fairly simple. The only thing you need to buy is the FX Cinema Secret blood and face paints. Again, I got them all from a store. I got them at Halloween Club, I believe. But anyways, we'll get all into that once you continue watching. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to see you here again. But without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to quickly just start by priming my face. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's just their original clear one. And I'm going to focus it on my nose and around my eyes, and make sure you just press it in. For the next step, I'm gonna use, I don't know if I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless because it is a little bit more paler than I am, or just going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm probably just gonna go in with the Shape Tape all over the top half of my face because Twisty is a little bit pale. And I am going to go over with a little bit of white face paint, but I kind of just want to lay down a base, so I'm just going to put this all over and also use it as a eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to lay this everywhere like if it's foundation. We don't really need to put any on the bottom half of my face because we are going to use most of the face paint right there. So you don't need much coverage. And again, it does have to be lighter than your skin tone. Obviously you can see it's a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the top of my eyelid and right underneath. The rest of my face, I'm purposely gonna make it look kind of, what's the proper word? Lived in, distressed, whatever you wanna call it. So honestly, I won't really mind if it starts creasing. So definitely set anywhere where you think you'd have most evident fine lines where you don't want them at, and on top of your eyelids so we have a smooth base for that shadow. The start of the eye is going to be kind of smoky. It's more, if you look at the guy's face, it's not much black shadow around his eye. I mean, there's not much shadow around his eye, but it's more gray than black. So I'm kind of going to do a lighter black or a gray smoky eye, if you will. The good thing about this is it doesn't have to be that perfect because Twisty kind of has that dirty look to him. So I'm going to just grab my gray shadow, which is Seen from MAC Cosmetics. And I'm going to start that by working it on my crease. I feel like I kind of already took it out too far, but it's okay. I'm going to make sure they're even. Twisty the Clown does have, I'm calling him Twisty, that's his name, right? I'm pretty sure. But the clown, his eyes are really round and, you know, very bulgy. So I kind of want to make sure the eye remains sort of round. Again, I probably brought it out a little too far, but it's okay. Just make sure both eyes are even. Going in with MAC Brulee or Brule is just a transition color, if you will. And I'm taking it high, like really close to my eyebrow. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab this Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. These pencils are really great and you can use it. Again, it says lip and cheek, but I feel like you can use it on anything really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my lids just like that. I do want this color to be a little bit deeper, but I think it's just a good base to start with. I'm going to use my MAC 217 and just start working that. And this stuff dries pretty quickly, so, you know, rush through it, but no rush. I'm going to dig into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm not sure exactly what the name is. I threw away the little paper, but I'm using this really deep, I want to say it's a burgundy, oxblood-ish color. It looks like a deeper red brown. So I'm going to put that in directly in that crease. There we go. I'm just blending, 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 blending. I think I'm going to do my eyebrows first. You don't have to do anything crazy with your eyebrows, because if you guys notice from the picture I put up before, the eyebrows are barely there, just kind of like combed through. A little bit of a darker brown and just kind of work through it. As you can see, it looks very uneven, and that's kind of what you want to do. There we go. And I'm going to go back into it, but since I'm going to put some white face paint, and I know it will kind of get on my eyebrows, which is what you want, because if you notice in the photo as well, he does have a bit of white face paint over that. I mean, I don't have super bushy brows, I know I don't, but the more brow you have, the quicker the eyebrow would go. If you have thinner eyebrows, of course you're gonna have to go back in there and work through it, but I think that's fine. They don't need to be anything crazy because he barely has brows in this. He covers them up. So before I get in with the bottom, I got these face paints from Halloween Club, I believe that's what it's called. The brand is weeeee FX Accessories. It's a clown stack, and it comes with a white, red, blue, and black. There's different colors, and they just, you know, there's a variety, so I chose this one, more basic colors. So I'm just gonna go in with the white, and I'm gonna grab a beauty blender. I'm just gonna dip in the white, kind of grab a good amount, go over random sections like this. And you do want it to look a little lived in, because if you notice, the clown looks like he's been through some stuff. It looks like he actually has makeup on, but you know, he's had a rough time. Yeah, he's been through some stuff. You just want to make it look dirty, for the lack of better words. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm just gonna, by the way, you guys probably can hear that, I don't use this beauty blender like ever. It's really tough and not soft at all, so you really have to just like smack your head with it. I don't know if you guys can tell, it does look a little uneven, and that's kind of what you want. The setting powder I'm going to use that I got so long ago and I never use it because it makes my skin look lighter and like a cast over, which is perfect because I want to look a little, you know, casty and white. So it is the Bye Bye Pores from IT Cosmetics. Oh, and also it's really messy. It just fell all over my palette right now. Do you guys see that? It's so powdery. And again, it's okay if it does look a little patchy. That's how the clown looks, so no big deal there. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the same gray eyeshadow. Just slap that underneath my under eye. Lining that waterline. I'm just going to grab a little pencil brush. I'm going to smudge it out, but I'm going to grab a smaller mirror so I can hold it up to my face. Use a black shadow from MAC, Carbon, and I'm just going to use that to smudge it out. Again, it's okay if it looks a little dirty or splotchy because that's what he looks like. So I'm going to grab that gray shadow again, the one I've been using, and I'm going to start bringing it a little lower. Kind of like I've been crying, you know? We're going to follow that line and kind of bring it up here. Just like that. I'm going to grab a liquid lip. You can do a lipstick or you can do the face paint. I do have red, but just because I want it to dry faster, I'm going to use this matte lip. We'll do a thin one. This is the Morphe M250 or 2500S. Start from here and bring that red and just bring it up. I'm going to use the excess of that red shadow that I used earlier just to kind of make this look a little worn out. Again up here. So now I'm actually going to put my eyelashes on. For today's lashes, I know they are Rouge and Rogue. They formerly were known as Black Magic lashes. I believe these are the Luminara ones. They're very full and pretty. While we wait 20 years for this one to dry, I'm going to grab that same gray shadow and get a face brush that isn't too thick. This is just a Royal and Ling nickel brush. And I'm just going to kind of just tap that over random areas of my face. Make yourself look dirty. You can kind of contour with it too. There we go. This part is going to get a little bit more trickier. I need to draw the teeth. So I'm going to start outlining it. I don't know if I want to use a pencil liner, which I have the Rimmel Scandal Eyes 001 Blush, or I think I'm going to go in with liquid liner actually, and I'm using the Ciate London Fierce Flicks in... It's just black, I believe. It doesn't have a shade on it. Anyways, it's just a black liquid liner. And I'm going to start by doing those teeth. Or you know what? This is probably smarter to do. I'm going to start off with going under the nose. And he does have more of a rectangular ending or bottom of the mouth. I'm going to try talking through this as much as I can, but I'm doing my mouth, so it might be a little harder. I'm going to try out using this white face paint first. I know it looks really uneven right now, but I kind of want to set it before I go back in and kind of define those teeth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in that stack. Really thin liner brush that I use to do these things. And Twisty's teeth are very gumdrop-like, so that's kind of the shape I'm trying to achieve here. So now I'm going to go in with the pencil liner in black and just darken up or fill in this area. Again, you can use a pot, but I'm going to use a pencil to color in. I'm going to set that with black shadow just so it's a little darker. I'm going to go in with that deep burgundy again from the Jaclyn Hill palette and also place it on top of that black because I want it to look like skin kind of has been peeled off. Not sure where it exactly stopped me, but I just made it outline. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm kind of just putting a little bit of red and purple shadows, just kind of make it look bruised a little bit. For this part, you may want to use Q-tips. Got a bunch right here, and I got my fake blood. This is the Cinema Secrets FX blood. I also got this at Halloween Club. Grab a Q-tip. Begin by placing this in that reddish area, sorry, black reddish area of my mouth. And then I'm going to start on the forehead. I'm going to follow that line. Last thing is highlight. It's going to be very hard putting this on since I already put the blood on. So let's see what I can do with my Mary Luminizer. It's one of the lighter highlights I own. I think I'm done. What do you guys think? Alright, that completes the entire tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I kind of got quiet when I did the mouth part, but it was a little difficult to talk. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I think it was an easier tutorial. It did take a little bit more time, and most of the products I already own, so that's a good thing. I didn't have to waste money. Another thing, disclaimer, is I did the mistake of putting a lot of blood right here. So it started seeping on my eyeshadow and like sneaking its way into my eyeball, so it burns just a little bit. So if you guys decide to recreate this look, don't do that. Just a disclaimer or a little tip for free. Anyways, just kidding. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. But other than that, again, I'm really happy you came here today to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!